Welcome back to my series on shooting a short film by yourself. I'm Theta Catalan, movie producer and founder of Diversity in Cinema Academy. I've taken on the challenge of creating a short film all by myself, and I'm excited to take you along on this creative journey. Now, if you haven't seen the previous episodes, you can find them in the playlist below. They cover essential topics from deciding whether to shoot a film solo to brainstorming ideas, outlining your screenplay, and crafting a compelling logline. But today, we're delving into the critical skill of writing a synopsis for your short screenplay. So, if you're an aspiring filmmaker, screenwriter, or just love everything about the world of cinema, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any part of this series. All right, let's get started with the basics. You may be wondering, what exactly is a movie synopsis and why is it so important? A synopsis is a concise summary of your screenplay, and it's essential because it's often the first thing potential readers, agents, or producers will see. It's your chance to hook them into your story and leave them wanting more. So now you're probably wondering, what's the purpose of a synopsis? Now, I want you to think of it as a movie trailer in a written form. It's meant to pique the reader's interest, offer a glimpse into your story's world, and entice them to explore further. A well-crafted synopsis can be your foot in the door to the industry. That's why I'm going to share with you what the structure of a synopsis should contain. The structure is vital for keeping your readers engaged, and this structure is what I used when crafting the synopsis for my short film. Now, here are the key elements. First, you should start with the hook, something that immediately grabs their attention. Then introduce your main characters and their world, describe the setup, delve into the central conflict that drives the story, and conclude with a hint of the resolution. It should be engaging, but not give away all the twists and turns. The structure is very similar to the logline, like I discussed in the How to Create a Logline video. The difference is that now you can elaborate on the story. So let's discuss how long a synopsis should be. While there's some flexibility, a standard synopsis typically spans to 150 to 300 words. However, always check the specific guidelines, as word count can vary depending on the agent, producer, or competition you're submitting to. I mean, I've written a synopsis that required 500 words. Now, I'm about to make your life a whole lot easier. When I write a synopsis, I use a fill-in-the-blank template. This template can serve as a starting point for crafting your own. So first you start off with your title, then you create a compelling one-sentence pitch of your story, which is your log line. Then we should be introduced to your characters, specifically the main characters, and a character description. Then you're going to set it all up. You're going to paint the picture of the setting and the initial situation. Then next is going to be the conflict. For example, take a look at this. However, when inside an incident, main character is suddenly faced with main conflict. That's how you set it all up. Then lastly, you're going to conclude with the resolution. Will main character find the strength to whatever your resolution is? Now, to help you visualize this template in action, let's take a look at a classic example from the Shawshank Redemption. So here's the Shawshank Redemption logline. A banker sentenced to life in Shawshank State Penitentiary befriends a fellow inmate and learns about hope amidst brutal conditions. In this case, the main character is Andy. He's not just any character. He's a banker, a symbol of financial success and privilege. He's the embodiment of someone who seemingly has it all but finds himself in an extraordinary situation. This immediately intrigues the reader. The setup is his life sentence in Shawshank State Penitentiary. Andy's journey starts here in a bleak and unforgiving environment. He's not just in prison, he's in a maximum security prison, setting the stage for a challenging narrative. The conflict involves brutal prison conditions. This is the core challenge Andy faces. He's not just serving time, he's enduring a brutal, dehumanizing prison system. It's a place where despair and brutality are the norm. The conflict isn't just about surviving, it's about maintaining his humanity. And finally, the resolution centers around themes of hope and friendship. This is where the emotional depth of the story shines through. Despite the grim circumstances, Andy's journey is about rediscovering hope, and that hope is embodied in the friendships he forms with fellow inmates. So what makes the Shawshank Redemption synopsis effective is his ability to convey the transformation of the main character Andy from a successful banker to a prisoner in dire circumstance. It highlights the brutal conflict he faces in the prison and, most importantly, teases the positive resolution in the form of hope and friendship, making it a truly compelling story that keeps readers engaged. Now, I hope this in-depth breakdown helps you understand how to dissect a synopsis and craft your own compelling narrative summary. If you're finding this analysis valuable or have more questions about synopsises, let's continue the conversation in the comment section below. And if you're enjoying this content and finding it valuable, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to turn on your notifications to stay updated with my short film journey. Now, let's take a deeper dive into some essential tips for writing an effective synopsis that would leave your readers eager to explore your screenplay. First, keep it concise. Your synopsis is not the place to delve into intricate subplots, character dialogue, or minor character backstories. Stick to the core elements that drive your main story. Second, maintain a neutral tone. Avoid revealing personal opinions, emotions, or dramatic statements in your synopsis. It should be a factual, objective summary. Third, emphasize what's unique. Highlight what sets your story apart, whether it's a fresh twist on a familiar genre or a unique character perspective. Showcase your originality. Fourth, revise and edit. Just like your screenplay, your synopsis needs careful proofreading. Make sure it's free of grammatical errors and typos. A polished synopsis reflects professionalism. And finally, personalize it. Tailor your synopsis for different audiences. If you're submitting to a specific agent or producer, consider customizing it to align with their preferences or the type of content they seek. Now, I hope these additional tips are valuable to you. If you're finding them helpful or have your own tips to share, let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Now, that's a wrap on writing a synopsis for your short screenplay. Remember, your synopsis is the first glimpse of your storytelling prowess, so make it count. If you made it this far in the video, please share this affirmation in the comments. I believe in my unique story. Thanks for joining me today. Until the next time, keep creating, keep sharing your unique narratives. I'll see you in the next episode of Shooting a Short Film by Yourself. Oh, and stay connected on social media for more filmmaking insights and behind the scenes actions. I'll be doing lives on Instagram. Until next time, happy filmmaking, and remember, your story deserves to be told.